The job description of a library assistant involves a rich blend of administrative duties, interpersonal skills, and a deep love for books, knowledge, and community service. A library assistant plays a key role in the day-to-day operations of a library, whether it's a small community library or a large metropolitan one. Often serving as the first point of contact for members of the public, a library assistant assists with a range of tasks, from organizing books and shelving materials to helping people find resources and use technology, all in service of making the library a welcoming, helpful, and well-ordered space. Library assistants are more than just shelving books. Their responsibilities encompass a much wider range of roles. They aid librarians in maintaining order and a friendly atmosphere, provide information services to patrons, and perform a large number of administrative duties that help keep the library running smoothly. Importantly, a library assistant must be comfortable interacting with people of all ages and backgrounds, children, seniors, tourists, and locals, and be able to answer questions, resolve problems, and provide a warm, helpful presence. Library assistants typically work under the supervision of a librarian or a senior library technician. Nonetheless, much of their day is spent making independent decisions about routines and responsibilities. The ability to work efficiently and accurately without constant supervision is a key component of their role. Primary responsibilities of a library assistant. A core component of the job description of a library assistant is the proper shelving and organizing of books and other materials. This means putting books back in their proper place on the shelves, making sure the collection is in the proper order, whether that's by the Dewey Decimal System or a specialized catalog, and shifting materials when necessary to make room for new items. An understanding of this shelving and cataloging process is essential for maintaining a well-functioning and accessible collection. Library assistants are frequently the first people a visitor interacts with upon entering the library. As such, they need strong customer service skills. They answer questions about where books and resources are located, help people find what they're looking for, and provide assistance with borrowing and returning books. They may also issue and renew library cards, explain borrowing policies, and resolve disputes about late fees or missing materials. Some responsibilities are more administrative in nature. A library assistant may process new books and materials by adding protective covers, placing barcodes, and entering information into the catalog. They may be responsible for checking in deliveries, unpacking and organizing books and magazines, and making sure the collection is up to date. Furthermore, a library assistant may produce reports, for example, a list of frequently borrowed books or a catalog of damaged items, to help librarians track usage and make decisions about future purchases. Library assistants often help members of the public use a range of resources, from the online catalog to a range of digital services, including ebooks, databases, and computers. They may show people how to search for a book, use a computer, navigate a database, or print documents. Providing this kind of technical help is a key part of their service. Additionally, a library assistant may be involved in organizing events and programs for children and adults, from story hours and reading groups to community workshops and educational talks. They may help prepare materials, set up spaces, and promote these events to the community. Providing this service underscores the role of a library as a center for education and civic engagement. Essential skills and qualities for the role. To be a successful library assistant, strong interpersonal skills are a must. The ability to communicate effectively, to be patient and helpful, and to resolve disputes gracefully is a key component of the role. A large part of the job involves interacting with a diverse range of people, children, elderly members, tourists, students, and many more, all with different needs and questions. Organizational skills are another essential trait for a library assistant. The role involves a large amount of physical and administrative organization, shelving books in the proper place, filing paperwork accurately, and keeping track of numerous small details, all of which require careful attention to detail. Library assistants must be comfortable with technology, from the library's catalog and circulation software to smartphones, tablets, and computers. They often help people navigate these technologies, resolve minor technical issues, and learn how to find resources online. Familiarity with basic software, digital databases, and the internet is therefore a key requirement. Initiative and adaptability are crucial qualities in this role. A library is a busy, changing environment. A library assistant must be able to respond quickly to whatever the day brings. Whether it's a rush of children needing help, a delivery of books to process, or a phone call from a patron needing information. The ability to stay calm under pressure and find solutions on the fly is a valuable asset. Physical fitness and the ability to lift and move books, push carts, and reach high or low shelving are also desirable traits. Although much of the role involves interpersonal interaction, a large portion comprises physical tasks, from reshelving heavy volumes to shifting furniture for a community event, that require a reasonable level of fitness and flexibility. Work environment and challenges. Library assistants typically work indoors in a well-lit, climate-controlled environment. However, their role can be physically challenging at times, shelving books, lifting boxes, or rearranging furniture. They may be on their feet for much of the day and frequently move up and down ladders or stoops to reach lower shelving. The workplace can be busy and bustling, particularly during peak hours when many people come in to borrow books or use the facilities. Providing service in a noisy, hectic environment can be challenging, and a library assistant must be able to stay calm, patient, and organized under pressure. Some libraries operate in the evenings or on weekends, which means a library assistant may need to work flexible hours. Although this can be an opportunity for flexible schedules, it may also be challenging for those who prefer a more traditional 9-to-5 routine. Educational requirements and training. Most positions require at least a high school diploma or equivalent. However, some libraries may prefer candidates who have a certificate or associate degree in library science or related fields. Nonetheless, many roles will provide extensive on-the-job training, making this a viable path for those who are enthusiastic and willing to learn. Some libraries may consider previous experience in a customer service role, a strong understanding of technology, or a demonstrated love of reading and literature as desirable attributes for prospective employees. Familiarity with a particular cataloging system or software, or willingness to learn it, is often a key consideration during the hiring process. Training typically covers the library's procedures, policies, cataloging methods, and computer systems. There may be a period of shadowing more experienced employees to learn the routines and responsibilities of the role. Conclusion. The job description of a library assistant highlights a role that is rich in variety, service, and community engagement. A library assistant plays a key part in making sure the library runs smoothly and efficiently and that everyone who enters finds the help, resources, and information they need. For individuals who love books, knowledge, and helping people, this can be a profoundly rewarding career path. The role allows you to connect directly with your community, develop a range of skills, from interpersonal communication to technical expertise, and contribute to education and lifelong learning. Whether you aim to pursue a future career as a librarian or simply want a stable, service-oriented role, a position as a library assistant lets you make a measurable, positive impact on your community every day.